So a few years ago, I could see that there was a conflict between solar farmers and actual farmers who wanted to use the land for agricultural purposes. And large solar farms, the way that they were typically and still are constructed, they don't, I guess, value the agricultural function of the land. So we get these solar farms that are built close to the ground in tight rows, and it just provides no functionality for the farmer or for the soils and the pasture below. That kind of motivated me and has driven me to start Wynergy. And on the back of that, it turns out that if you simply take those solar arrays and you lift them up and you spread them out, it has these amazing benefits for the farm and for the soil. And I guess that's where Brad kind of got involved.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that mainly intrigued me when we were focusing on renewable energy and trying to create some clean energy, but also that it was all about the health of the soil, which was from a farmer that's our family's been in the Liverpool Plains since the mid-1940s, and we've always been chasing moisture and trying to get quality feed for our animals, and then to be able to combine the solar farm and renewables with healthy animals and healthy soils and create that real futuristic approach for the environment and the climate and economically help our farms survive, it made me really want to get involved with what Ben was doing, and since then we've created a great business with multiple solar farms around our region.
So the term for this way of solar farming is actually called agrivoltaics, simply combining agriculture and photovoltaics on the one piece of land, and it's all about just smart design and using a structure that enables both practices to coexist and actually enhance each other. So with agrivoltaics, you simply take those arrays, spread them out and lift them up, and what happens is some research out of the States shows that when you do this properly, you can actually achieve soil moisture retention rates that are 300% increase compared to if the paddock didn't have those solar arrays there in the first place. And as a result, you grow twice as much grass. So the results are fantastic, and it's a way to be able to combine agriculture and clean energy production, in the same vein. And that's, what's really driven Brad and my motivation to make Wynergy a success in this northwest region. Brad and I are locals here in northwest New South Wales. I live just in Tamworth here, and Brad's about 40 minutes away out on the Liverpool Plains. And we're passionate about the community we live in. We want to see this area develop and for Wynergy to provide a great sustainable business into the future. This area is perfect. We've got great agricultural resources and we've got fantastic sunshine. So, northwest New South Wales can be the agrivoltaic clean energy transition area for the future. And we want to build that regional economy.
And not only are we focusing on the jobs around this local area as well, but we're focusing on making sure that the farmers are financially rewarded for utilising their land. And during these tough times at the moment, have been 4 years in drought at the moment, the farmers are very open to conversations about receiving some financial reward for their land and getting an off-farm income, which is very important for them. But also we're trying to focus on the local investors to take ownership with these solar farms, and also the profits that are created from selling the clean energy stays within that community and more importantly doesn't necessarily need to go through the cities or worst case overseas. Yeah, so part of my role within Wynergy is basically liaising with the landholder, predominantly being the farmers, and working out what their farming practices are currently and making sure that we can design a solar farm that works around their farm management plan, encouraging regenerative agriculture all the way through. So we want the farmers to still utilise their land and have their animals running there as they predominantly would. We do look at this as being a partnership with the farmers. These solar farms will run for a minimum of 30 odd years. So we want to be there side by side in partnership with the landholders to make sure that we're managing the farm together through the good times and the tough times.